George, I've been looking all over for you. Congratulations on the wedding announcement. I'm thrilled.
Thanks. Chris, there's somebody I'd like you to meet. He's our new head photographer, Mick Savage. I'm sure you're familiar with his work.
Yes, I'm very familiar.
It's my sister, Kristen. She's also one of our top designers.
Well, now I can see good looks running your family.
Yes, well, I think I'll be leaving on that note. Mick, I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you then.
Well, I have some other news. Or at least I will by tonight.
Why? What's going on tonight?
I have a surprise. One you're gonna love.
Huh. I can't wait.
Mick.
Okay.
God, how I hate that painting. But soon you're going to be married, Caroline. You're going to have a life of your own, and hopefully that painting will have a place of its own, too. Right where it belongs.
Mrs. Spencer?
Yes. Oh, please, bring it in.
Could you sign here, please?
Sure. That's for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, what's this?
I'm so excited about this, Phil. I know it's a little late, but this is my very special Christmas present to you. Merry Christmas, darling. Merry, Merry Christmas.
Kristen.
Do you have a moment?
Sure. Come in. It's been a long time.
Yes. How are you?
Fine.
I'm glad.
No, damn it, I'm not fine. And I'm sick of telling everybody that I am.
Well, what's wrong?
We're wrong. I miss you.
Clarke, you're just making this more difficult for me.
It can't be any more difficult than it is for me right now. But I know our relationship can't continue until you get Mick out of your system.
That's why I came here to talk to you, Clarke. I know who I want to be with. Beyond any doubt.
You do.
Yes, I do.
So, who's it going to be?
I want to start divorce proceedings. Immediately.
You want a divorce?
Yes, I do.
Mick put you up to this, didn't he?
He doesn't even know I'm here.
Then why are you jumping right into it?
I'm doing this for both of us, so we can get on with our lives.
Oh, don't tell me you're ready to marry this guy.
I don't know.
Oh, my God. You are. You don't know anything about him.
You're forgetting. I was with him in New York for over a year.
So how that ended? You ran away.
He's changed.
Does he still make you wear those skimpy things?
He doesn't make me wear them.
And his temper, I've seen how that can flare.
Clarke, please, stop this.
Chris, I care about you. And frankly, I'm concerned. This guy is bad news.
I've made my decision.
Actually getting divorced. I never believed this could happen to us.
I'm sorry, Clarke. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
So am I, Chris. So am I.
What a wonderful greeting.
I've missed you.
Well, it hasn't been that long, Rich. Seems more like, not quite like you've missed me, but more like you're afraid I'm gonna disappear. What happened, Rich?
What do we expect to happen?
You told Thorne about us?
Yeah. Told me he doesn't consider me his brother. To be honest, I feel the same way about him.
Now, Rich, we knew that he'd be hurt, but he'll accept this. I really believe that.
You know, in a way, he gave me his blessing.
How do you mean that?
He said I could have you, if I want you. And I want you. I want you more than anything I've ever wanted.
You know, I'm a little nervous about this because I just really wanted to make you happy.
Honey, everything that you've possibly given me has been wonderful. You have impeccable taste, but I really don't know why you're going through all this trouble.
I wanted to. I also wanted to give it to you at Christmas time at a romantic moment, but unfortunately it wasn't ready in time, so
Margo, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then why don't you open it? I know how you've had Caroline's portrait all these years and how much it's meant to you, so I thought that maybe you'd like a portrait of your wife. Is that silly?
It's beautiful.
Oh, Bill, I am so glad you like it. I can't tell you how much it would mean to me to have it hanging here in the house. I would really feel like I belonged.
Belonged? Of course you belong. Where to hang it, though? I mean, a picture of this size.
Well, I didn't know that it was going to be so big. I guess you're right. I guess there really isn't room to hang it.
Well, I suppose it could go over the fireplace with Caroline's painting.
Bill, please. Now, don't take this wrong. But you know, I think it would make a really lovely gift to give that painting to Caroline for a wedding gift.
That picture will never see the inside of Ridge Forrester's home.
Oh, honey, it's going to be your daughter's home, too. And the painting would be there every day to remind her of your love for her. Just as this one would be here for me.
Well, well, what do we have here?
A romantic table for two.
So, this is the surprise you have for me, huh? Oh.
It's one of them. I'm saving the other for later.
Ooh.
How about some wine?
I'd love some. Right after you open this.
For me?
Uh-huh.
Mick, what's the occasion?
I should be asking you that. So what do you think? I mean, I love it.
Well, that's what's important. Because you're the one who's going to be looking at it.
You know, I think it'll go quite well with wine and candlelight.
I'll try it on.
Maybe I should come with you. Hey. Let's save this for another night. I have something else I want you to try on. Come with me, little girl.
Rich, I can hardly believe that it was almost 3 years ago when you and I almost got married right here in this room. So much has happened.
We've changed.
Yes, we have really changed. I guess things can never be quite the way they were.
I think it's better this way. We're doing this with our eyes wide open.
And our hearts open.
Yeah.
Oh, you are a fabulous lover. Did I ever tell you that?
At least 100 times.
Yeah, you get ready for at least 100 more times. Mwah.
Well, you don't hear me complaining, do you? So are you hungry?
I'm starving. When do we eat, woman?
In a few minutes. But first, my surprise.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let me see it.
Well, it's nothing you can see. At least, not until it goes through the courts.
Courts? Chris, you mean you...
Yes.
You've talked to Clarke?
Yes, I told him I wanted to go ahead with divorce proceedings immediately.
That's great. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm so happy you're excited about this.
Excited? It's the best move you could have made.
Well, it wasn't an easy thing to do, but I knew I had to do it. And once the divorce is settled, there's no stopping us.
Stopping us? What do you mean, stopping us?
Well, we can't keep on living in sin forever.
Living in sin. I haven't heard that term since the Dark Ages.
What are you telling me, Mick?
Chris, are you talking about a commitment?
Well, yes, I'm talking about a commitment. That's why I'm divorcing my husband.
Because of me? Chris, you're trying to corner me into a marriage.
Corner you? That's not it at all.
Well, then why does it seem that way to me?
Mick, please, what are you doing?
I'm simply reacting to this ridiculous situation you put me into. I'm gonna make a commitment to someone when I'm ready to, not when somebody tells me when I'm ready, okay? Is that too hard for you to understand? Well, is it? Chris, I'm sorry. I flew off the handle, and I shouldn't have. It's just that I've always been so free, and it comes as kind of a shock to me. Look, if it's a commitment you want, give it some thought. Some serious, serious thought. Okay? Hmm? I love you, baby. Love me too?
I love you too.
Now that's better. Much, much better.
Now, I was wondering something, Mr. Forrester.
Mm-hmm.
If you were ever planning to set a wedding date with me.
I would have married you last night if you'd been willing to get on that plane.
Now, you know that wouldn't be right. I want to get married here, in California, and I want our families to be there.
Except Thorne.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You don't expect him to come, do you?
No. I guess I was just sort of hoping, but I know it's impossible. But your family will come, won't they?
Except Felicia. Really wish she could be there. You'd never even met her.
Yeah, I would really like to meet her.
And as far as your gown, I'm sure we could rush that through.
Are you saying that your father would design a gown for me?
I know that he wants to.
Right, so you understand, it's so important for me to have our family's support. If only I...
Caroline, what is it?
I've just been thinking a lot about my mother. Especially since you asked me last night to marry you. Oh, and she would have loved you so much. And she would have been really happy for me. She would have stood by me through all of this.
Unlike your father.
Don't worry about him. He's gonna come around and I bet you he will be there.
Oh, I'll believe that when I see it. If it wasn't for him, we'd be...
Shh. Don't say it. We're together now, and that's all that matters.
You really miss your mother, don't you?
Now more than ever. I'm gonna drive down to her grave. She's buried near the mission in San Juan Capistrano. It's so beautiful down there. I mean, it's really peaceful for her. I'm so glad that she's there because it was one of her favorite places in California. I just want to talk to her. I want to tell her how happy I am and how much I love you. I'm going to tell her all about you, and I want her to know that I still think about her all the time.
I have an idea. Let's get married at the Mission House.
The Mission House in Capistrano?
Yeah.
Rich, that would be so wonderful. Because then, in a way, Mother can be there.
And let's set a date. A week from Friday, I want you to be my wife. Will you, Caroline?
Yes. Oh, yes, Ridge. After a week from Friday, we will never be separated again.